start. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
This is theater of the mind, correct?
Theater in the mind, since the map is not working.
Okay.
So, we're going to start off with Cypher.
Can't wait to see what happens.
Mm-hmm. So, I know you're going to hit me, Sass. But what is Cypher currently doing at Willow's place?
You know what she's doing. Why are you even asking? You know exactly what they're doing and where they're doing it at.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm not going to explain. And
Would you
that's
like your
that.
scissor? I would like the scissor.
God damn it.
Got her.
Alright, so, Cypher, you would end up hearing a knock at the door. Well, you're in the midst of putting on a light, long blouse dress, since you were trying to find your own clothing, but you were in a hurry. Well, Will, on the other hand, she's currently on the bed. I'm not gonna go into details.
Her life's potentially at risk. Goes to Puck.
Obviously.
So, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be walking downstairs and going up ahead to open the door, right?
Okay, I'm not going to correct you on that. Yes, she's going to go to the door.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
My brain's going up over the place, so I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
I hate my period. Like,
No, Cypher would go to the door in one of Willow's dresses.
and you would open up the door, seeing Aaron carrying the not conscious Alistair. Aaron would then kind of just look confused at you for a second before he immediately recognized what he just stepped into. It's really, I do apologize, but
You should. But you've already interrupted, so come in.
oh my god, why does this smell like?
She just holds the door open and just waves them inside. It's like, huh? Willow's making herself decent.
Yeah, I'm trying not to smell everywhere right now. And he's gonna kind of walk up to the couch.
You might not want to sit on that couch yet. She's just gonna go over casually and press the digitation the couch clean.
Oh god.
And then say, okay, there you go.
Couch. I'm sorry, I had to.
Is it just me, or is it that Willow and you are worse? Oh my goodness.
Worse than you two? I don't think so. I mean,
yeah, right.
we haven't gotten caught doing it in an office.
Hey, that wasn't my
It wasn't your first time doing it? Yeah, I know. I mean, I can figure that.
Oh, you little fucking.
Actually, it was their first time.
Mm-hmm.
She's poking. That's
Yep.
what she.
Yep. Aaron's gonna gently placing Alistair down. For he's gonna still kind of like rub his no bridge nose between his eyes and just be like,
So,
"Are you sure you didn't really do it everywhere? Because it smells very bad in here."
well, you decided to come here, and we could have just called, and we could have met you somewhere else. So you deal with what you deal with. Anyway, what happened to him? Got too rough?
Um, I don't know. That's the thing. Alex ended up taking a look at him, and he seemed to be cured of vampirism.
Right. Oh, that's right. The whole passed out thing. I thought he would have woken up by now.
Which, um, while the two of you would end up having the conversation about what just happened at the tavern, Alistair,
Yes.
roll of 1d20.
That's a 9.
You, you do seem like you're safe in this pure pitch black darkness. You're not sure if you're dead or alive, but as you feel yourself kind of slowly being pulled from somewhere, you end up hearing bits and pieces of a familiar elderly tone, but you can't quite make it out as you do slowly start to become conscious. Find yourself on Willow's black leather couch with Aaron standing right next to you, seem to be talking to the familiar tiefling, that of Cypher.
Oh, look. He's awake.
Alistair, are you alright? How are you
Me.
feeling?
Half dead inside, I think.
Um, Alex did take a look at you for a brief moment, but you're scared.
Is that possible? No one's been able to deal with that.
Well, what happened at the tavern, especially since I was there, it was possible. So you're cured of that infliction.
Alistair would go to sit up, stumble back onto the couch, still too weak to move much.
Take it easy.
Wait, why are we at Willow's?
Uh,
Interrupting my fun, apparently.
I don't need to know what my mother does.
Well, you
Uh,
asked.
that wasn't even the answer I was looking for.
Yeah, but it was an answer.
Look, Alex did end up telling me to come over here because she thought it was the best option to tell her what happened. That the only thing I'm dealing with right now is still smelling. You know. I just don't want to say that word.
Alistair goes and casts prestidigitation. Almost every square foot of the room, including Cypher.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't let you do that. I happen
Doesn't
to
matter.
like, I happen to like smelling like Willow. Thank you.
Oh god, gross.
He continues to cast prestidigitation on her.
She just reverses it.
Again, you'd keep trying. You can only
Yeah,
do this so many times. This is
the
actually for me.
she can do it as many times as.
Basically, it's a fight of prestidigitation.
Okay, the two of you just knocking off. Alistair, you're still a bit weak. You're recovering from what just happened. Cypher, for the love of God, if I heard that name right, go take a shower. Like, gosh.
You know, that's the same thing Willow was saying before you interrupted. You know, the love of God part.
Oh my. I don't need
That,
to know that.
that too.
Alistair throws his head back and lets out a loud howl. His tone would be his howl would be very distinct to Willow, as she's met him to confirm kills in the past.
So, can you translate it a bit more so I can understand?
What?
So, what is it that you're trying to do?
Alistair throws his head back and howls. His tone would be is the tone and is this his voice of his howl would be recognizable and very distinct to Willow because she's met him because in his early days of hunting, Willow would go with him to confirm his kills.
Oh, so you're calling her to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you end up doing that, you hear kind of stumbling footsteps from up the stairs. And, at least she's a bit civilized and, the presentation, the spell to get rid of the,
Oh, Presty?
yeah. So she just kind of walked down the stairs. She's currently wearing a white dress shirt and a pair of black pants and just a pair of socks on. And she kind of just walks down the stairs. Her hair is let out behind her. Uh, she just stumbles on the stairs. She's basically be like, okay, what in the. Oh.
There
Okay.
goes. We have a lot. And Alistair says, we have a lot to discuss. And no, it cannot wait. Cypher should have explained some of it to you, but it seems like her senses aren't very focused what they should be. Not shaming her for her choice of partner and what she decided to do. But considering your life is potentially at risk, she should have been more focused on talking to you about it than shagging you.
Listen, you did not know that.
I do. She smells like you, and every time I try to remove the smell, she just puts it back on her. Sorry. Where
Hey,
knows?
for your information, we did talk before.
Oh, so does she know her life's potentially at risk?
What?
Yes, she does. I told her.
Mm-hmm. He looks at Willow, and I would like to do insight.
I'll go for it.
Nope. Fail.
Uh, you,
It
you,
was an 8.
yeah, you believe it.
Anyway,
Well, how about this? I was able to call my patron my
yeah,
grandfather.
I told her about that too.
Another insight check. I am not I,
Go,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. You can insight.
Yeah,
22.
yeah, Willow does end up looking a bit confused on that part, especially since she's like looking towards Cypher. Huh.
Like I told you, forgot already. I told you the one in the blood chains.
Oh,
I told you he looked exactly like the one we were chasing. He called him grandson, but except that time he was dressed in a suit.
oh, okay. I apologize as someone who's desperate
Oh,
and
what?
adorable at certain moments, but anyway.
Did you call me desperate? She looks down and starts pouting.
Enough. We'll just talk this out. And Alistair goes into just gestures for Willow to sit.
Alright. Second Cypher, behave.
Cypher like crosses her arms and heads upstairs. I'm going to go shower.
Alistair. uh, It's like his face becomes very grim. Well, our PI friend was has been asking around, looking into the missing persons. Stuff that, again, you'll pay me to do.
He's not home right now. Um, I just end up. Okay, so he'll be joining shortly when he gets home. I'm just gonna point that out.
Yeah, but Alistair. Okay, sorry. Okay, gotcha. Alistair says, "Well, the PI and I do similar work, except for I deal with your hunt. I deal with your hunting our pest problem, and more often than not, I'm dealing with the after effects of what happens when they go missing. As you very well know, it seems like it's my job to put down those who turn. Sort of under. I feel like the damn mortician around here sometimes.
Um, Alex did end up reaching out to me about Arthur, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about hiring him permanently. Just.
Do so. You should do so. And also, on top of that, I'm cured of my. He goes into detail about the doubt he had with that Alistair was showing, and it just occurred to him about his patron being his grandfather coming, the blood chains, the questions he asked, Willow's purse, and then the right of the hex gun. He's explaining all of this, but one thing that he does understand is how his vampirism was cured.
You see Willow kind of putting her fingers on her chin, just thinking to herself for a bit before she'll end up looking back towards you. And she'll end up holding out her hand, gesturing you to put your hand into hers.
He does.
And again, this is what she always ended up doing back then when she first brought you in a mothery way. Blood chains. This is the first time me hearing about that, but when it comes down to the fact that you end up being cured of your vampirism,
It's unnerving.
it. I wouldn't really believe what he said, but with what Cypher ended up telling me about it, he did express some sort of a hesitation when he came out to his words, from what Cypher ended up telling me. So he might indeed, in fact, might be forced to say those words. And the right, however, that there's no records of anything like that, let alone any information that's even in my library. That is entirely false.
Because there's only 3 recorded hex guns that I know of. My grandfather, my mother, and myself. And my mother passed away before I underwent a pact. And I made my pact that, like, I heard it. But the way he would describe the pact, he's finally confessing how he described the pact. I was desperate. I saw that vampire coming after you and Alex that night. I couldn't help myself. And I called out for any kind of help, anyone to help me. And it felt like something sinking into my neck. And the blood being drained from me in return, fire and ice running up and down my arm, forming that first pistol. It it felt bestial in a way, but it felt more like undeath. The smell of blood was in the air when I first summoned it. Could it could it be that whatever is controlling my grandfather, it's like potentially controlling my grandfather is my real patron, and quite
No,
literally could control me?
no.
If there was a right, I would have already taken it. You would have made sure of that yourself.
Yes, well, when it comes down to it, there isn't any right. The reason why I know this is because we'll end up move her other hand to place it on top of your hand. The Your grandfather had a woman, his loved one. She was the first of the hexagon. originally. She died, though, due to the fact that you were still on board. She wasn't there when you were first born. And there are always rumors of a soul that hasn't moved on, that is so powerful, even if the one before the first would always end up persisting because of that one goal, that one promise.
And that promise is.
This is one thing that I haven't said to you before your grandfather did went ahead alone. Is that he had me promise to look after you. And in some way, it's as if he was channeling East Area through him. That was his wife's name. But her soul ended up moving on, which resulted in him possessing her ability to become a different being than what he used to be.
So, are you saying this could be genetic?
No. And I'm saying is that I believe that your grandfather was the one that has been trying to prevent you from ever turning fully. Hence why the pact that you ended up making that day.
Cypher would come back downstairs after this night, dressed in her own clothing.
This is going to be troublesome to deal with. As he summons the pistol again and hands it over to Willow. What can you divine from this? It might give some answers.
She's gonna take it from you. And Cypher, this is at the same time, the moment you end up reaching down the bottom of the stairs, regrouping with Alistair and Aaron and Willow, you feel a powerful magic coming from Willow as she'll end up casting Detect Magic.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
in,
seriously.
oh yeah, in other words, she's casting at a 7th level of Detect Magic called Divine Detection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's paying attention. She's got her arms crossed, watching.
I'm gonna roll 3 separate checks. Ooh, okay.
I
10,
don't like that.
7, 14. Oh, okay, what's that gonna do to dear old Willow? Oh,
You can roll with advantage. You can roll with advantage on him. I'll give the help action.
She's she's making checks to do this.
checks.
Mm,
But
So,
only she can be able to do this. That's the thing.
But it is his
so
but it is
you
his
can,
packed weapon.
Yeah.
you know, Cypher would be standing there, arms crossed, staring. She's still kind of feeling mopey. When she feels that presence of Willow and feels her tapping into a wellspring of magic. Something happens to Cypher again, or her time manipulation happens, so you can re-roll those rolls. No, it just got real quiet. Hello, can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, went dead silent.
Alistair. Alistair.
Did did you hear me, Ren? Did you could re-roll?
Uh, I didn't hear what you said. What?
You didn't hear what I said about Cypher?
No, you're dead silent on my end.
Okay, I was saying, basically, to put it simply, you can re-roll the rolls because Cypher's time manipulation activated again.
Alright, well. 17. Okay, that's good, but what about. That's a nat 1. Last one. That's another nat 1.
Now, you only have to re-roll the lower ones, not the ones that were good.
Yeah. That's a 7. And that's a 2. Oh my goodness. Okay. 10, that's fine, but.
Yeah.
That's another 10.
You roll a 17, a 14 at first, and I forgot what the other one was. But it seemed like there was only one of them that needed to re-roll, but you re-rolled to the 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear
But
it.
yeah, as she's doing that, it's like Cypher's time manipulation kind of sparks feeling the pressure, we'll say, of Willow's magic, which triggers her and also helps Willow at the same time.
Willow stops channeling her magic into this pistol. But as she does that, roll insight, Alistair.
And after it happened, Cypher kind of
That's an 18.
sits. She kind of falls back on the stairs, sitting back on the stairs. Catches herself.
As Willow looks up at you, Alistair, her eyes, not that from her usual eye color, but that familiar goldenish silver color shines from both her eyes.
Okay.
Alistair,
Sits forward.
what?
He sits forward and says yes.
I wish this was from a different circumstance, grandson.
Alistair says, grandfather.
Willow's head will nod her head, confirming your question.
So many questions. But I need to know this one right now. What is controlling you? And how do I make it stop?
I I don't know. I
Sure, that's
I chose to be put in this position because I just didn't want to lose what's left of my family because of my actions.
I got pack pay the price.
Yes.
I'm the only one left of what our family was. And now I'm in the same position you were in.
Yes,
Out of
but
desperation.
I don't want you to pay that price. And I'm glad that my little trick did work to give you that affliction, but didn't in the progress of that
So I was too.
it's listen, I don't really have much time to be able to talk to you like in this condition.
Now, there's only two things I need to ask of you. A, How do I release you from this?
Remember where you used to grow up with your parents?
Yes, I do.
That's when it all started. With your pack.
That simple? Just go there?
But you had to place an item that holds dear to you the most. Place it underneath.
Alistair,
Oh,
Alistair touches silver tooth necklace around his neck. The gift from his mother.
after seeing she still kept my tooth.
Never leave her. You wrote about it. Still smells like her sometimes. But why do I place this to that? Underneath what?
Place it underneath the floorboards of the house. Once you do, you'll have to write the pact of breakage. Once you do that, I'll be erased.
Return losing my magic as well, correct?
Yes, but this is where I would end up telling you to think hard on your choice. If you end up following through it, there might be a way to reimburse that, but it's based on a hunch right now.
Are you free? Enable the rest, grandmother. This is more point to me than some pact. Just having you with mother and father again would be worth it. You deserve to rest.
Sorry, repeat that?
You deserve to rest
I don't.
in peace.
Dear old boy, I don't think that's quite simple.
It's ever simple for grandfather. To the A, I find a way to break your, your enslavement. Or two, I free you completely.
This is the one thing that you end up having to talk to Will about. Because she brought my, to simply said, my physical body back. But that body is growing up and about. no memory, but free in life. I'm pretty sure you might have ran into my body, did you not?
If I know anything about magic, I know there's a chance I can move your soul back into the body. Which in a way could free you from your curse as well, if I'm not mistaken. Only a few.
I'm gonna be fading here in a second.
Second question is that one, I need you to answer the question you were unable to answer honestly earlier.
Make it quick.
What was your question? I forget exactly the wording of your question. Asked, that Cypher asked that he couldn't answer.
What about the coffin?
There's that one. There was that one question that he was hesitant to answer, and he absolutely, and he did not answer that question. I don't forget the wording of it.
All right. What does the coffin mean? What does it no, why is the coffin important? Why does it have all those rubies and stuff on it?
Who is in who is in the coffin?
What was the coffin for? Or what was it for?
I'm going to ask the who is in who is in the coffin, and then we can go research from there. It's like
Hmm.
if we have a name, we can do the research.
Hmm.
Who is in the coffin? Are going to be my last words.
Esther Shadell Wind.
Can you write that down, please? And would this be triggering to Alistair from stories he's heard in the past?
You might have to remind me what stories.
Um, Something about his mother making the same pact as her mother and father did, and would his name have been brought up as a forms of fighting before grandfather banished himself that Alistair overheard? Or some kind of sacred duty, yada yada, that it was a family thing to keep under wraps, or a pack duty to keep under wraps, that was only spoken in hushed tones and whispers.
Um, yeah, since you would have at some point, if you did end up kind of sneak in or kind of hide nearby to just try to like listen in, you would end up hearing a couple of pieces of words asked if sometimes pride, but the last thing that you would end up hearing was the Linnaeus Pack. And if I'm going to end up wording this right, you would end up kind of hear about being hushed about the Linnaeus Pack, right?
Okay.
And funny
Are they
enough,
werewolves?
what?
Is the Linnaeus Pack werewolves?
Yes, because you do remember actually hearing Will talking about something about Linnaeus, but you didn't really know about it until you do eventually remember from what you end up hearing on a couple occasions. So,
Are they sort of a sworn enemy of his pack, you'd say? I know I'm asking for a lot of information here on the fly.
you don't know. You have heard about the name, but you don't really know because since your family, including some of the members from your family's pack, would have ended up being hush hush about it, but you would have ended up being curious about it, but no, you wouldn't really know.
Okay. Go ahead. I think that's enough information for now, Rune. It gives me some stuff to look into in the future. Since I know the name of who's in the coffin, I know what to go on now. I know stories that could help and where to potentially find this pack. Because all packs and because it would be every I'm under the assumption of every pack is registered with their own land and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Legal setup. So this would not be hard for Alistair to literally go into the office and pull up this information. This would be easy stuff for him to figure out, especially with his partner being the sheriff at the moment.
Yeah.
So we'd have those documents. So I'm going to thank you for your time, Father. I have a place to start. Now, please try to rest.
And with that, uh, her eyes would end up slowly fade from that color, and slowly bring back that familiar color of that of Willow's. She would eventually fall forward, collapsing against you.
Alistair picks her up and sets her back on the chair as he would move her into, hold her until she comes to. Look, then, mother, I have some answers to go on. I know who's in the coffin. I know who crushed you and my family. Now,
Yeah, I did end up rolling a die. She's not gonna wake up. Just to let you know.
okay, time to get physical. He's going to perform a medicine check on her to try to wake her up. Your roll versus mine, I guess.
Yeah, but in this case, Cypher might end up pitching if
That's a 13 from me.
13.
Are you giving help here, my guy?
Cypher is going to, seeing that, is going to go over to Willow, pull her out of your arms into hers, and I
Couldn't you
got
just
it.
have given the help? Couldn't you just given the help action first?
I mean, sure,
No.
you can have the help action. Now she's helping. She's
That's a
not.
16.
What?
That was a 16.
Unfortunately, you do not know because I end up rolling the E17.
God damn it!
So Cypher
I
is gonna
counterspell your counterspell.
Cypher's gonna hold her close, and her tail's going to move in a certain spot.
Okay, really? Really? You gonna go down that route? My
Come on,
goodness.
let's not.
My goodness.
Rewind that. That didn't happen. No horny this round.
Yeah, you don't tell me no. So, she knows how to get her attention.
Ay, ay, ay.
In front of
Roll.
both of her adopted, in front of her both of her adopted children.
Oh my god.
Because remember, Alex is still there.
Uh,
Alistair is still there. Erin is still there. Alex, on the other
there's no,
hand, she's not because she's back at the tavern. So,
yeah, you know, no. Hmm. Yeah, no, doesn't mean squat to her.
I'm glad I'm not aiming to hit for the tail right now. I would
I
shoot.
mean, I mean,
If I was
yeah, I gotta.
you wouldn't know unless you're looking.
I'm just gonna roll a die here. Willow would immediately open her eyes and kind of surges back up and can just be like, Cypher, what the fuck?
See, told you I knew it, how to do it. And with that, she just walks away.
Alistair just groans. Well, I have my answers, and I know where to start looking. I know who's in the coffin, but I potentially know where to find it.
Alright. Um,
Does the name I cannot pronounce that to save my life.
is Estif. Estif. Estif.
Astif Shadowwind? Shadowwind?
Shadow.
I don't know if you were even paying attention for that.
Oh, she was paying attention.
Cypher and Alistair, again, both of you would immediately end up start to realize that that is
That's her
Willow's
last name.
last name.
I mean, yeah, Cypher knew that. Yeah, it's her last name. Yeah. Cypher was paying because after her whole time manipulation thing, and she's like fell on her butt on the stairs and snapped out of it. She focused in, so she has that information also.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is once Will passed out and she helped her wake up, she walked away again, purposely putting space between them.
So Willow, what was Willow was going to say, real quick?
I I do not recognize that name, but why? What?
That is your last name, isn't it?
Yes, but I never really know anything about any distant relatives, only my own family. But I,
Person in the coffin is named that person. It happens to be your last name. You've lived for centuries. Have you never had a different name?
she will end up shaking her head no. And like again, even with your guys' passive insight, she is being honest and truthful.
But you also told me once that you couldn't remember too far back.
I mean, we live for centuries. Things are bound to go down with the wind. Now, I do have a lead where we can decipher. Mother, he bows respect to the Willow. I do know where we can start.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not keen on any details. I mean, sharing any of those details in case of anything watching us.
Sure.
If there's anything I know, if there's anything I do know, it's my mother's desperation to hunt down these sort of things was completely honest. My mom wore a choker to prevent her from lying. So I do know my mother's stories are true. That's the one thing I have concrete proof on. What I don't believe with my this round, we can believe my grandfather, since he was going through Willow directly, and not because I summoned him. So if you want to aid me in this ciphering, I'd be most appreciative. Because this can also help Willow as well.
Um,
Because Willow's enemy means they're your enemy. And I know you've only two have been together for such a short time. But if anything happened to Willow, you'd be beside yourself. So what do you say, Cypher?
I was muted this whole time. Yeah, Cypher says, of course, anything that tries to hurt her will, is an enemy, and I will destroy it.
He holds out his hand to Cypher in the form of a handshake. So I believe we're in accord then.
Yeah. She shakes hands.
And he gives a nod. Willow did raise me from a young age, and I owe her so much. She
She,
is a
mhm.
good mother, and even better mentor and confidant. I have nothing but love for her. And you are respectable enough. If mother trusts you, then I won't you won't have fear of any of my magic or bullets. And I will never point my gun in your direction. Unless you have a vampire behind you. Then I'm going to yell duck.
You do know that we have a half vampire still living in the town? Well, outside
Yeah,
the town.
yeah, you had two half vampires for the longest time, did you not?
I'm not gonna count that.
But needless to say, she is a friend of mine, almost a sister. I would never do anything to hurt her. I'm talking the true bastards that mean to bring us harm.
The soulless vampires, you could say.
Hey, some vampires
Because some have souls, some have hearts, even if they don't beat.
correct, and and some of the vampires that enter the town, our guests,
Mhm.
prefer to drink only begged or animal blood, and those I respect. It's not vampires in general that I'm willing to put a bullet through. It's those who are heartless and just don't feed because they need to feed. It's
Mm.
those who lash out and hurt others just for the sadistic pleasure that I despise.
Um,
Darewolf.
Well, Arthur,
no, hang on. So, the moment you end up saying that, again, I'm going to end up improvising on this. Arthur would have. I was rolling stealth checks for Darwolf since he was like still coming home. So he was fucking lucky. So he was following you guys. So
of course he was. Of
Would
course,
would I be allowed to make a perception check for smells?
just creeping around.
you were unconscious.
Okay, I meant since I'm awake, though.
Okay.
While inside, no.
So what was his still?
Well, again, due to the luck of the DM, 25, 26, 28, and then 29.
Lucky, lucky.
But yeah, again, as you end up saying that, Alistair, you end up hearing a knock at the door.
Alistair stands up shakily and goes to the door, opening it.
Oh, it's Arthur.
His claws, one of his arms shifted into its square form.
Uh, to give to to give you a bit of a context, Direwolf, uh, Alistair, Cypher ended up heading to Lewis's house to fill in what happened at the tavern. Willow did end up
Okay.
telling Alistair that she might end up asking Arthur to be hired to help with the investigations and that's been going on. So,
Um,
Mm.
have Alistair respond to him.
yeah.
Good, you showed up. I know who's in the coffin, and I know a lead. If you're interested.
Not really. I don't really got a reason to stay around unless something was gonna happen. Judging by y'all's faces, something was on your mind?
I okay. Can I need some help to help me stand up because I'm still dizzy as it is. Please.
Why exactly?
So,
Cypher would,
okay, I'll let Cypher
so,
do this.
and she would come back over and lift her up.
Thank you. I was gonna actually call Alice, because she has spoken to me about you and your private investigation work, right?
Yeah.
I was about to hire you to help out investigating the cases that are going on.
Hmm. You want me to figure out why vampires are being vampires?
Yeah, especially as of late. If
Alright, I guess this is becoming a murder case. Sure, I guess. Was there a recent attack that just happened that needs to be handled as of late?
Well, if you recall, there were the bodies that were found outside of town by V.
Hmm. Alright,
Like,
I guess I'll go investigate this oddity.
I'm just gonna end up saying this just now. Does anybody have a gun soundboard?
no?
Guns down board.
Anybody have a gunshot?
Let's see.
Because I tried to add a gunshot and it did not fucking work.
Hmm.
I have something.
Ugh,
Close enough.
close enough. Because oh my goodness.
Did someone just. Did we just hear a gunshot? Is that what you're saying? We heard a gunshot outside?
Yeah, because I was gonna have to say, um,
So, like,
Arthur,
that's.
Arthur, Alistair,
Yeah.
both of you roll
Wait,
a perception check on that.
because Arthur's still standing at the door. He
Yeah,
hasn't come
yeah,
in yet.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
so.
also I also need to level myself up real quick. I've been busy all
That's
day.
a
It's alright.
that's a 15. That's a 15 from me because it was a sound.
Yep. And since you're a word Jacko, you be able to hear it crystal clear.
Perception.
I'm gonna roll perception for her familiar.
Oh! Oh! Actually, that would be a bit more.
Cause yeah, her familiar has been outside the whole time.
Yeah, then you would end up, there's actually no need to roll for perception for your familiar then, because your familiar would end up seeing a scene.
Okay, well, alright, lay it on me,
Yeah, because this is gonna be intense. Because, um, as how would you end up describing your familiar taking over your character's vision?
Okay. She's holding Willow up, and she's looking at Arthur and Alistair talking at the door. There would be a sudden, like you hear like a soft sound. Well, Willow would probably hear a soft sound come from her, and then her eyes would roll to the back of her head, but also there'd be like a little glow from them. Almost like you see a flash of like a clock with its the hands of the clock freezing, like kind of in her eyes as they rolled up. I'm flavoring it time themed.
Miserable. Again, Direwolf, take your time.
But yeah, it hurt. So their eyes
I
rolled
rolled a
back.
total of a 13, so
13. What was yours answer again? 15, right?
15.
Okay. 15, 13. Both of you would end up hearing a gunshot. Echoing for the
Well, I
murder.
guess I'm going. I
For,
guess I'm going to solve some form of murder.
and, Alistair,
Huh?
since you're hearing it a bit more clearly, it's coming from the direction towards the town. But, Sass, as your vision takes over, you're currently looking from the point of view of your familiar, kind of
Uh-huh.
flying up ahead over in the town.
Yep.
And for one thing, your heart would kind of just slightly stop for a bit of a second, as the scene before you is a bit brutal. Bodies of decapitated parts of covered limbs with fur and decapitated heads lit across the front of the tavern. And as your familiar flies a little bit more closer, you do see a familiar female tiefling figure of that of Alex, currently having to struggle against a hooded figure wearing a black baggy hood and black pants with dirty, wrecked, military grade boots that seems to be coming at her with a silver dagger.
Oh,
As
gee.
as she does seem to be struggling to hold up against the upcoming dagger attack. Give me a second.
That's my soundboard or somebody getting a phone call.
Does that sound realistic enough? I mean, it went in. I'll be right back. I gotta try this on someone else.
All right, time to solve another murder.
But did you like that soundboard, Ivan?
It was.
You know what? It's the best I got. Okay, I'll go find another.
I don't know what to do. By the way, right, have you been hearing the songs?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, say what? I'm sorry. What's going on?
Nothing, I'm just asking Right if he's heard the songs I've made.
Yeah, you know I listen to all of them. I said Alistair sounds the best. I mean, Alistair and the Lunar. Fuck. What's it called again? Lunar.
I haven't listened to the rest of them. I still need to. I still just like ciphers. It's just nice. I'm gonna try to listen to the rest of them like tomorrow or something. I don't know if Cassandra's fits hers now, because you might need to change that to Cassandra the Coward. Cassandra the Scaredy Cat.
Okay, let's try this again.
That's definitely better.
I had to find the right one. Now I'm going to cast Gun at second level. I mean third level from now on. Because I can finally smite. Okay, Eldritch Smite. But you know what? I can still do it. So I can do some pretty hefty damage now. Wait, I do not have. No, I can't. Can I smite yet? Let me see.
Smite the paladin thing.
Eldritch Smite.
Oh, you're doing that one.
Yeah, Eldritch Smite is an invocation.
By the way, I one tapped Rune in our PvP
Okay.
just using Eldritch invocations.
I mean, when you rush to a level 20 fight and stuff, yeah.
And I didn't use anything but the gear I had on me currently.
I was thinking about what third level spell I should take. I mean, there's the good old firewall.
I got rid of Agonizing Blast when I leveled
What?
up because I
Well,
took Thirsting Blade and Eldritch Smite.
but I mean, agonizing blast, though.
My character is only a half caster.
Also, a question. Is Final Fantasy XIV still congested?
It's always going to be. It's going to be for quite a long time.
Fuck's sake.
Literally, the expansion only came out 3 days ago.
Still fuck's sake.
It isn't going to lessen up for at least a month and a half.
I doubt it's gonna take a month.
Endwalker took 6 months to uncongest.
Okay, that's definitely a homebrew spell.
Well, to be
What?
fair, Endwalker was just supposed to be the end of it all.
You know, I could take the spell Catnap.
Emphasis on was supposed to.
That would benefit you, Candace, as a warlock.
Hit me.
If I took that spell Catnap, because it puts you to sleep for 10 minutes, but when you wake up, you get the benefits of a short rest.
Go
So,
ahead and take it. You'd be helping yourself. I mean, you would be helping yourself because with my smites, it's I know. Do paladins only get their smites back out during a long rest, right?
yep, they only get their spell slots during a long rest. Get back. Their
Yeah, I
smites
mean,
come from their spell slots.
I'm going to be taking up Agonizing Blast again for my next invocation.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to take Smite now because I'm going to be using my pack slots solely on Smite.
Someone's got a lot of homebrew spells in
I
here.
think Dalamud is
That's fine.
working now.
I wouldn't try though yet.
It's updating.
True enough.
I mean, but I also could take
I
no
hope
fire.
He's back. I do not. I it looked weird looking at vanilla self.
But a lot of your mods might be broken though too.
I don't think so.
Because the TBX.
Do understand they
Yes,
had
yeah.
their own texture packs.
I could take haste
Which
though.
need
That
to be updated.
New
I'm
and
gonna take.
improved. Update malware compatibility with patch 7.0. Plugins are more stable and reliable. Functionality developers can take advantage of. Okay.
So you're gonna play this and D&D at the same time?
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely a lot of these. I think I'm going to pick up Catnap, and I want to see about picking that up.
Honorific
a little
got an
bit
update.
later.
Nothing else has had an
Yeah.
update in a while.
Penumbra won't be updated for quite a while.
Any reason?
For the sheer fact of it's updating with text tools, and text tools is still going through its updates too. So Penumbra and text tools is going to take a while. So it's the mod holders themselves that function taking a bit of time to update.
Hmm.
I mean, they're getting it ready for it, but right now all the modders are in a bit bitchy stuff.
Hey,
Hey,
sorry,
Hey,
I was dealing with a phone call.
you
hey,
good?
Rune, I got something for you.
What?
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Oh, hey, no, thank you.
Arf.
But I like this one.
Hey, let me.
Yvonne doesn't.
Let me. Can I ask you something?
Is there a way for me to switch from primal with a new character? I can't, right?
Change from what?
Um, again, dude, I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to log in. I don't even have I don't have time, nor do I have Dawn Trail. Remember?
Oh, that's something else. Rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
Uh,
I think so.
let me ask you something. So, since Alistar and like Cypher kind of came to like an agreement to protect Willow, would you allow me to have a spell that would like benefit Alistar?
Yes.
Cool. All right, I'm taking Catnap too on top of haste.
Yeah, because I dropped Agonizing Blast to take Eldritch Smite.
So, using Catnap, I can put people to sleep and give them the benefits of a short rest, which helps with warlocks.
I mean, what?
Mhm.
I mean,
My
what?
goodness.
I'll flavor it as putting you into a time stasis for 10 minutes.
So in our ways, you can be able to take a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Alistair, the needy person at the party.
So, again, like a lot of her, because she's a chronology wizard, she's a time wizard, I'm flavoring a lot of her spells and choosing spells that can be flavored around time. Which is why I'm going to pick up haste right now, also.
You could flavor any attack spells to be a thing of speeding up time.
Mm-hmm. So that's what haste is. Haste is
And no,
eating.
I mean is rapidly like aging them to where they could have a or fracturing time, like breaking bones, stuff like that. It's quite possible if you break the
Oh,
time space
oh
continuum.
yeah, like that is her thing. Like the more she, right now,
You're
the whole thing how flavoring her time manipulation is activating is when she's around great sources of magic. That's why she's allowing people to reroll. The more she gets into it, the more she's trying to get a handle on, starting to actually grip and control time.
Yeah, so you do end up seeing that scene of Alex just going up against this person. Plus the fact that both Alistair and Arthur end up hearing the gunshot.
Right. Oh yeah, and I am I familiar with seeing it go. Yeah. Finish your
Yep.
description, then I'll react when you're done.
Yeah. So the but during the struggle of this confrontation between Alex and this figure, the figure would end up immediately, without a notice, within supernatural expediency of speed, would immediately end up pulling out, as if his arm has faded out of existence for a second before you would end up seeing Alex being shot right in the gut.
Okay. All right. Can
And
I?
as that
Please.
happened, Alex would just barely kind of dodge away from the oncoming attack of the knife, as she would end up kick this figure right in the center of the chest. For sure, she will end up seen limping right inside the tavern, fleeting.
Okay. Cypher's gonna have her familiar try to keep eyes on the whole thing. Especially Alex. And she's going to snap back to herself. As you see her eyes flash and then they focus and she's gonna look straight at Arthur. Arthur! Alex in trouble!
Not sure if he's there right now at the moment.
Well, still.
Fuck, I'm muted. I was here. I was actively giving a bit of a reaction.
Yeah, like so she says that like as she's already like trying to like because she's still holding Willow and she's like we gotta go help her. Willow uh, uh, Arthur, go! She's heading towards the tavern.
Alright. I just start walking there.
Really?
She's been shot.
No, she was. I thought someone else shot her. I mean, she shot someone else.
No.
No,
No.
he was shot.
She was shot.
Okay,
Oh,
I
then-
was in the bathroom.
Yeah,
What
I
happened?
understood the same thing, so. Yeah, now that that's been made clear, yeah, time to run.
Like he just turns around and starts walking, and she just yells like, "You idiot! She's been shot!"
Alistair bolts right behind him. I'm guessing Aaron hot on their tails too.
Yep. You probably should have backup.
And Cypher's like holding Willow, like, "Willow, you should probably stay here. I don't want to leave you alone."
I'll be alright. Didn't have protection spell on the house regardless. No, go.
Okay, like she's gonna sit her on the couch and like give her a quick kiss, and then like she's out the door.
Like,
Um,
damn it.
Alistair would be have both of his arms transformed into their claw forms.
You know, I say she's like out the door. Like as soon as she's like passes the door frame, her wings are extended and she takes flight. Like she's zooming through the air.
And I'm guessing Arthur has his gun drawn.
Yep.
Alistair's in the process of changing into his were form to tank this. So he should be done shifting by the time they get there. Let me check my wear form and see the benefits I get from this. Okay, hybrid form. Okay. 10, 5 plus 3, 17.
Okay, so
Okay, his
yeah,
armor class 17 right now.
yeah,
Yeah, his armor class is 17 at the moment, now that he's shifted.
Gotcha.
so we're all zooming there towards the tavern.
And again, I'm going to end up asking you to hit the gunshot soundboard, but twice. Because again, I really hate my soundboard. It's it's not wanting to work. It's working against me.
It works. It just works against you, not with you.
Yep.
It's just saying,
Okay.
no, you.
There's your gun.
Thank you. As you just managed to just barely make it right towards the direction where the tavern is, you would end up hearing 2 more gunshots. But it will always end up, not always. It kind of echoes from inside the tavern.
Okay. Now, as we get towards the tavern, Cypher's Cypher's worry and such for this person because she knows she's close to Arthur and he's an associate at this point.
That's Alistair's adopted
Well, yeah,
sister.
that too. So she is going to manipulate time again, not realizing she's doing it as she's staring down at them running on foot while she's flying, and she's going to haste one of them. So, which one wants it?
Alistair has a movement of 35,
All right.
regardless of what form he's in, unless he's in actual animal form, then it's 40. So Alistair will probably be able to get there first. And I have, how many attacks do you have, Arthur? Do you
Let me
have 2
pull
or
up
3?
my sheet real quick.
He's a fight. You're a fighter, right?
I am
Yeah,
a fighter, yes.
Yeah.
I'm also a hexer. I'd get 4 attacks using my Eldritch Invocation.
Hold on.
He
Hold your horses real quick. I happen. You caught me with my pants. I got 2 attacks.
He gets 2 attacks because he gets extra attack at fifth level.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
so
very much.
both of us would be equal benefit with it.
I think she would, yeah, consider you're like, you went beast mode, she'd probably hype up Arthur with haste. So, Arthur, you get hasted, your speed is doubled, your AC +2, you get advantage on dex saves, and you get a hasted action.
Okay.
It was just a
Which,
matter of who would benefit from it, but they would benefit equally.
yeah. It benefits both of you. Honestly, it would like benefit either one of you. If I could do it to both, I would. But
You can't cast it at a higher level yet, but it's
so
fine, dandy. So this is for the best.
yeah. And for your hasted action, if you don't know, you can do a weapon attack. You can dodge, dash, disengage, hide, or object interact.
Okay.
I am going to summon my gun, and I am going to cast Shadow Blade.
All right. Again, you
So we're.
guys,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you
Sorry,
guys
go ahead.
did, by the time you end up arriving right in front of the tavern, you would end up seeing a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Where's her familiar and what's her familiar seeing? Because I said her familiar's going to keep up with Alex and
Yep. Yeah. But if you're familiar currently, it
Those
does
are
look like that your
the-
familiar is flying from behind the building, and you would end up seeing Alex pretty much limping towards her motorcycle for a brief moment before you can kind of catch a glimpse of a rapidly moving humanoid shape running towards her before she ends up being tackled into the ground before being thrown about like 30 feet away from her motorcycle, being slammed against another building.
Cypher's going to yell at the boys, around the back!
Immediately, they follow. Yeah, they
Yeah.
following that command.
Cypher just goes up and over, and she's still flying.
Shall we roll initiative?
Roll initiative because this is a fucking life and death situation.
Mm-hmm.
15.
17. Okay, I gotta write this down so I can keep track.
Okay, let me refresh my page because I added those spells to Cypher's. Gotta make sure they're active.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rolling.
Just waiting for.
13.
13.
Yeah, no, you're waiting for me. I just had a random phone call. Initiative.
Yep.
17.
Oh yeah, both of you end up sharing your turn.
Well,
What's
This-
your dex?
who has the higher
Modifier.
dex?
No. You guys don't need to worry about high dex or whatnot, because this is a little mechanic that I'm going to introducing. Is that if you end up landing on the same initiative number, both of you will be able to share that initiative order. In other words, you can be able to tag team your actions. So.
Oh, cool. So it's like you both could attack at the same time, doing damage at the same time instead of waiting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Or you both could run and like double grapple somebody. Sounds cool.
Okay. Let's. What did they roll? What did the opponent roll?
So I'm gonna roll this myself. Because I'm actually using my actual die. 15.
Okay.
Okay.
So they get the jump on. Mhm.
Yeah, 15. I am gonna end up rolling Herons and Alex. 15. And he rolled a 4, unfortunately, so he's gonna go last. For Aaron, Alex is an 11. So yeah, got the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Cool.
so yeah.
Ready when you are.
So I'm still trying to get the map to work as it is, but it's still being a pain in the ass.
No worries.
You're good.
We
So,
can still do
It's
theater.
yeah.
That's fine.
So I'm going to try to describe it as best as I can. So yeah, all of you currently moving around the building, and I would end up saying this for both you, Alistair, and Arthur. As both of you make it around the building, you would end up seeing this figure pick up Alex from the throat, kind of choking her out for a little bit, as you do see that Alex is bleeding badly from her gut, as you do see a slight glimpse of Alex kind of struggling to pull out her handgun before they will end up eventually noticing the two of you, as they decided to chuck her once again a bit more, about another 30 feet away from you all, as she ends up landing hard right on the dirt gravel road right towards the center of town. As
Okay. Cypher, will you?
as
I'll watch her. Take care of him.
as you end up seeing the exact description offer that you do end up remembering hearing from Alex, describing this exact detail from once you end up asking questions about somebody who has a grudge. But this person has two long, sharp fangs and trails of blood coming seeping out of his mouth.
I throw the holy water bullets. Can I use this as a free action? I throw the holy water bullets to Arthur. Vampire. Have fun.
I'll just catch him and then just load the revolver real quick.
Ready when you are.
Yeah.
Remember, your speed is doubled, Arthur. So whatever your normal speed is, times 2.
I haven't had to shoot this gun in a while.
Make the best of it. As
So,
Alistair rushes in.
how far away is he from the two of them?
He's about 30 feet away from you guys, especially since he did end up, from what you can tell, he might have threw Alex into different places, one against another building, and one near where her motorcycle is, which you now end up seeing that it's in disrepair, as if it was an attempt to destroy her escape route.
Mm-hmm.
But
So,
he's about 30 feet away from you.
So, so yeah, both of y'all should be able to close it in. Yeah.
Alistair is going to engage in melee. He's going to attack with Anubis.
Okay.
Does a 27 hit?
Yes, it would, but this vampire swan is gonna do a reaction to block it.
Is that like the dodge action?
The dog's action.
Okay. I am
As
going
go ahead.
16 damage, and I'm going to smite it. So that's 48.
Okay.
That is 16 plus 7. 23 damage.
Let's see, because this is gonna determine what the choice of actions is gonna be. Okay. Anything else?
Second attack. Using my Shadow Blade in my other hand. I am going to roll to hit. Is a 25 hit.
Yes, it does. As where are you gonna hit? Is my question.
I'm going to hit it across the body.
The torso.
Mm-hmm.
And as you end up doing that with the slash attack against this man's torso, he ended up reel back in pain with that sound of ah!
I'll roll the damage now for it. That is 13 psychic damage.
Okay.
And Arthur,
Mm-hmm.
do I have a bonus action I can use?
Do I have a bonus action?
No. No, do I have a bonus action I can use? I am
Yes,
going
Arthur. Do you have a bonus action that Alistair can use?
I have nothing at the moment.
Yeah, it's gonna take its Is that your turn?
That's my turn. But
Okay.
again, Arthur still has his initiative right next to mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna take its free action to say a couple of words towards I gotta roll it out here. Oh, towards you, Arthur.
Hmm.
Okay, I gotta. Oh, so you're the fucking private investigator.
What does he sound like a drunk?
I'm sorry, I'm trying my best. I can't do a male voice.
No, you're fine. I'm just messing.
Plus, my voice is fucking shit. As it
Okay.
is.
You're fine.
You sound like the perfect game man though.
God damn it.
That's why he's so angry. He's
I'm sorry I broke you. I didn't mean for that. I am so sorry.
He's the angry gay man. He's jealous because Alex is so hot and she's attracting all the male attention.
God damn
God damn
it!
you, Alex.
No, no.
Just about that blue tiefling ass.
God damn it.
He wanted all that ass for himself.
Exactly.
No, no. You're gonna get me off track. God damn it, you guys.
They already have successfully, by the way.
Hey,
Yeah. So, uh, God damn, what the fuck I was gonna say? Fuck!
you're saying something to Arthur.
Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't really bother to come in this bloody town. It would have not make sense to have all my killings go unnoticed.
Well, it's kind of difficult to not notice when you shoot someone in the middle of broad daylight. I don't know. A bit of thought could have gone through there. Just take someone out, take them sideways into an alley, maybe a knife, maybe a suppressor on the gun, maybe a quieter gun like a 22 or something. A brain cell would have been nice for you to have used.
Well, are you gonna kill the fucker or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna just shoot him now.
uh, okay, go ahead. Yeah,
And this is what we call. I rolled the wrong fucking weapon.
that's
So
combat
that's
knife.
yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's a
Of course.
mess.
Oh, there goes a bullet. Just bang. Hold on, I haven't shot this in a while.
You shot him like a goddamn rookie.
Just stay fucking still.
Just stay still so I can
Bang!
There we go.
Alakablam!
Alakazooey, Alakablam. Fuck you, bitch. Alakazooey.
He's like, you shoot like a rookie. Boom. Ah! You want to say that again?
And that's 8 damage just from that one shot because it's a
What
big.
does since it's a vampire? What does a holy water bullet do?
Yeah,
It
he's
also
using the whole.
damage.
So that's 16 damage for you, my dude. And shouldn't I have doubled Anubis as well?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, it's holy water has a different.
Wait, his is liquid silver. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
You're using liquid stuff, so that just bypasses their resistance.
There is.
Well, it's not magical. Don't forget your hasted action, so you can shoot again.
I'm just gonna shoot a third time.
Okay, let's see that if he end up missing.
Bang!
14.
14.
That's a miss.
Damn it.
Yeah.
And now to run a total of 60 feet. You're just gonna run at him.
He's only about 30 feet away from us.
30
Yeah.
feet.
He's overdoing it. He's like shoulder down. I'm about to tackle this mother.
Yeah.
But fuck.
I'm about to take this fucking man to the ground.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure you don't have any other actions, right?
No.
Okay, because it's gonna be
Well,
Unless
what?
you have a bonus action.
bonus action surge.
Oh,
Well, it doesn't take a bonus action to action surge. You can just do it.
Action surge. I'm gonna just tackle this motherfucker to the ground.
okay. It's gonna be athletics against his acrobatics.
Since I'm next to him and I didn't take my bonus action.
21.
Wait, I did take my bonus action.
You
Never
did
mind.
take your bonus action.
Yes, I did. I did 2 attacks.
No.
No, wait. I
No,
did
I
2
mean,
attacks.
you
I
did.
did not take. I did not
You,
take my bonus action
Oh,
because
you,
I get 2 attacks with my Eldritch Invocation. I get 2
you,
attacks per turn without taking my bonus action.
you didn't take a bonus action because you said you didn't have anything you could do with your bonus
Now
action.
that he's taking it, I could help restrain.
Now that he's taking it, I'm gonna fucking do it because I'd rather do it than he do it.
Oh,
I mean,
athletics. Okay, of 21. Let's see. Because, okay, unless Alistair would end up trying to do it.
I
I
would.
mean,
I would just
could
give the help action.
yeah,
But
could you just use his bonus to just give him help? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
give him advantage on. So you can roll again your athletics. See if you get higher.
I mean, I need to see them. I'm very visual.
I gotta refresh.
Arthur,
Yeah.
you can roll your athletics again
Oh,
and see if you
again? Okay.
see if you get higher.
No, 21's the highest.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I'd try.
It's alright.
I mean, it's like he's tackling, and he goes high, and you go
Oh,
low.
okay. Close but too low. You tackle him to the fucking ground.
Nice.
As you charge at this motherfucker, and as you just go whamming him right in the fucking ground, fucking hard, as he did not succeed, dodging out of your way, as he's slammed into the ground. But it is his turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, is it my turn? Or
You're
did he get
13.
higher?
He's higher. He's 15.
Okay.
As this is what you're gonna have to be careful, Arthur, because he's gonna probably try to bite your ass. Ooh. Okay, because
I'll try to buy my ass, but I'm just tackling. I'm like shoulder bashing him into the ground. I'm like, as I'm taking him to the ground, just grabbing his left leg just to hold it up while I just put my right hand on his throat to just slam him on the ground. Just.
yeah, because he just hit your AC.
Wait,
Oh,
what was the
what was the roll?
what was the roll?
14.
Yeah, my
what-
armor class is 13.
Your armor class is 15.
Oh yeah, true. Because you gave me.
Because
Right,
you're
thank you.
hasted. Yeah, so
Yeah,
plus 2 to AC.
Miss.
Damn it. You know what? Thank goodness he has a second attack action, because he's going to end up using his claws. That's a 16.
Beats it. I mean, beats it.
Yeah, he beat it.
Okay, because this is gonna probably do some fucking damage, because this is gonna be intense. Oh.
There you go.
Okay, make a constitution saving throw, Arthur, for me, please.
and save. Do
No!
I get the point of luck because I'm effectively tackling him while next to Alex?
She's about 30 feet away
No,
from you.
he threw her 30 feet away. So.
Fuck. Oh, that's a 3.
Yeah, okay.
Chrono shift, reroll.
No, you motherfucker sass.
On a shift reroll. All right. Yeet.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Okay.
There you go. As she
Pro no
sees,
shift. Pro no
yeah.
shift.
As she senses, she's getting this like weird sense that something's about to happen in the time stream, and she just kind of she kind of just reaches her hand and plucks a string and pulls it out and then throws it to the side. So undoing the bad roll.
So satisfying.
Oh my god.
No me ahora.
Enough people didn't show up, so now I'm here to bother you guys.
Not now, jump. We're in the middle of something.
Me gusta que
Well,
él como pega el último hit del Savage Sword and leave it to get.
All right. So I'm assuming that passes.
yeah, that's a fucking correct success because, due to the fact, it's a good thing that you did because as he goes over and slashes at you, since you did end up knocking him prone, he does succeed slashing at your leg, but as he is up trying to dig his claws into your bone, it does not succeed, as you do end up realizing that his claws are leaking out this black miasma liquid of some kind. As he just pretty much just growls himself in annoyance.
Yeah. That was the disturbance she felt. She felt like there was that dark
Felt
energy.
disturbance in the force.
Yep. And the time force.
In the time continuum.
Yeah. So she's like, yeah, she just like plucks that, like, nope, that doesn't happen.
I felt something wrong deep in my loins.
The
Well, you know,
wizard bonus action that he's gonna try to end up doing. This is gonna piss you all off because he's gonna do Misty Step.
Okay.
Is it just
Fair
a
enough.
verbal component? Counterspell, actually.
I
Reaction.
don't think you can
Yeah.
counterspell Misty Step.
Yeah, you can. It's a
You
spell.
can? Alright,
Yeah.
fair enough.
It is a spell, so it can be counterspelled.
That is all my pack slot.
You're staying in the grip of the really pissed off private eye. You ain't going anywhere.
The
Yeah,
moment
you-
it starts to turn into mist, Alistair fires off a blank from his gun. And Eldritch energy fizzles out the spell.
Nice.
You okay there, Alistair? Got a good grip on him? I mean,
Why are you speaking to yourself?
I'm sorry. So many A's. Arthur, you got a good grip on him?
Why are you speaking in
Yeah,
the third
dude.
person?
Good. Cypher, do what you can.
Alright, and with that, it's down to Cypher's turn. As you're currently floating up in the air. And
Cypher's going to move and land in front of Alex, kind of, blocking her, so if he tries to go for her. And I'm going to need an intelligence save for him while he's laying there. As she is going to mess with his mind with a Tasha's Mind Whip.
oh, Mind Whip? Okay.
I estoy ahí, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, this is a flat roll because he does know not to have any bonuses. That's an at 1.
Yeah, that's a fail to the highest degree.
Yes.
Suffer double damage.
Yeah, actually, because I did end up making it as a roll, so you can be able to double that damage since he failed. Critically failed, so.
Oh, okay. So instead of 3d6, it's 6d6 psychic damage. Okay.
Yeah.
I certainly won't complain about that. Wait, are we doubling the dice or rolling the dice and then times 2?
Rolling the dice times 2.
Okay, so then I'll just roll in times 2.
That gives you this better impact.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't know how that works. That was the wrong one. I was like, how did that roll a 20?
I'm like, what?
That
I
that is
mean, the max damage is 18, my dude.
that is the wrong button I
Because
hit.
Mind Whip is one of my favorite spells. I'm
Yeah,
like,
well,
okay. It's like I got an upgrade that last
I,
3 days ago.
yeah, no, I love Mind Whip. I was looking at Mind Whip, but I hit the button.
Okay, but scrap that, redo all that. So,
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
my goodness.
3d6, my
Just
god.
imagine that all that damage.
Oh my god, 28 times 2. Oh my god, 54 damage. Honey, you would have one-shot that bitch. It's like, I would call that pussy mind whipped.
Oh my god.
Okay, here's the right button.
Uh,
Alright, go on, roll it, you stupid thing.
That's 20 damage.
Alright, yeah, 10, so 20 psychic damage. And since it failed, it takes the full damage, and it cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn,
yep.
and it can only take an action, bonus action, or movement on its turn. So one of those.
So back to Arthur and I.
I don't know. It's Alex's turn actually
Oh,
because I gotta
yeah.
make a saving throw for her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my next turn, I'm going to go and try to patch her up best I can.
Yeah, because let's just say she got shot by a little something.
Oh, did she got hit by silver or something? No, she's a tiefling. Silver doesn't affect her.
She could have been bitten.
Oh no.
Or the miasma.
Oh, yeah, the miasma might have got her. But yeah, next.
That's. Ooh.
What'd she get? Or should I say, did she fail?
That was a
Whatever her.
fail.
Chrono Shift. Reroll it.
Okay. VSS. A 4.
Alright,
Still
I
a
tried.
fail.
Alright.
As Alex does slightly sit up her a bit, but as she tries to hold up her handgun to aim right at this fare, but before she can be able to do that, she immediately drops her gun and just falls back onto the ground as her skin slowly starts to be faded of that purple-ish blue color.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
no.
Cypher.
Vampirism.
Yeah, Cypher immediately drops to her knees. Next to her. Little flavor mainly. But my next turn, she's gonna focus on her. So.
Wait, doesn't Lesser Restoration remove disease? And technically, is that a disease?
No, it's not a disease, unfortunately.
Yeah, the whole vampire thing, that's more of a curse. You remove the curse.
Okay.
Which is not a spell I took.
So, that's in her turn, and it's gonna be Aaron's turn since he's fully in his werewolf form. He is gonna end up standing guard right next to Cypher and Alex. So he's gonna be taking his hold action to keep any hits from getting to either Cypher or Alex. So he's on guard. So that's gonna be his turn. So it's back up to top of the round of Arthur and Alistair.
Bonus action. I'm going to load several. I'm going to load a clip of holy water bullets into Anubis.
Okay.
And I am going to fire with Anubis.
Okay, you do have an advantage since he's being held at gunpoint.
Does a 13 hit?
That's a miss.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes. Yes, it is.
That is 15 plus 2.
Okay.
I mean, times 2, because the holy bullet.
Mm-hmm.
That's 30 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Second hit. Do I get advantage on the second hit, though?
Yes.
21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
14 times 2, 28 points of damage.
Alrighty.
For a total of 48 damage, I do believe.
40. But more like 38 damage.
Let me check my rolls real quick.
But,
Let me scroll all the way down here real quick. Okay, 30. It was the first hit was 30
mm-hmm.
because, and then the second was 28.
28. So 58.
So 58 points of damage of holy damage.
No, I was hearing his blood boil. They took it up on more.
He is halfway of his health. So,
He's bloody.
yes. But he is pissed. That's for sure.
Well, you're
And then
still awesome.
Alistair moves back a few feet, positioning himself in between everybody.
Okay, well. Anything else?
I am going to bonus action it use Gunslinger's Eye.
Alrighty.
So essentially I'm cursing him.
Gotcha.
Okay, that is it for me. Arthur, have a go.
It's on you.
Well, now this knife is gonna get some use.
He's gonna shank him.
Stabby, 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 stabby.
We are just gonna see him just start shanking the shit out of this man. We just shank. That's just a 10. No.
Yeah.
I mean, he is prone,
He
so
is
does
prone.
he gets advantage on his mitt because he's doing melee attacks.
Well, the highest would have been a 10.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
miss.
The first one still misses. Yes.
Yeah.
14.
14.
Jesus Christ. My character's not having a good
Yeah.
All right.
Christ.
Well, roll,
Just holding him down. That's all he's doing.
roll again. You didn't roll that advantage, or
I
did
did.
you? Oh, you did. Don't forget your hasted action. So you can.
Stab. Stabby stab.
That hits.
22.
That
There
fucking
we go.
hits, finally.
Yeah.
My
Third time's
goodness. 3.
3.
Oh my
It's a
god.
1d4. It's a dagger. It's not gonna do a lot.
I mean, it's a. Yeah, I mean, you might want to look into kind of getting it silvered and getting it enchanted so it does a little more.
You know, dip it in holy water or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about I stab you with it, huh?
It's fucking, if you get silvered, it would hurt a lot more for me.
Not
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. Um, you see, Arthur just pull out his combat knife and he tries to stab him.
Definitely the
he's, he's,
assessment.
he's like
Vampire just keeps wiggling back and forth.
he's wiggling under him as he's trying to shank him, and, he's like, "Stay still!" He gets him the third time, right in the ribs.
It's gonna be his turn, and
And remember, he can only do an action, a bonus action, or move.
he's gonna do an action. And,
Right.
This is fucking hurt if it hits. Oh my god, why did I get a nat 20? Oh shit.
You lied. You lied.
Okay.
Get silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs.
I had to roll it again. So, if I remember correctly, for silvery barbs, right?
Yeah, you will roll again and take full.
I wouldn't really roll it. I got another nat 20. What the fuck?
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
That's some weighted dice right there.
Shit. Okay, because he's gonna end up. This is where I'm gonna end up describing something a bit horrid. Arthur.
Yeah.
This is. You're in a bit in a tough situation right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Pain.
yeah, because I'm gonna end up having you to roll a con save.
Con save.
Yes.
Well, you get advantage with silvery barbs, so.
$15.
You do, yeah, you do succeed in a con save as he goes in. Once again, with his claw attack, he did succeed in digging his claw right into you, but he managed to hit right where your left rib cage is.
It was like.
And as you feel your rib being crushed right into two, but you still keep yourself steeled despite from the pain, as you do feel his fucking claws digged into your fucking body. So
It's like you feel the pain, but it's kind of doled out
due to
because
the adrenaline rush.
Cypher kind of like speeds up time around you, so you're pumping more adrenaline. That's how she's explaining the silvery barbs.
Yeah. So each every turn you'll end up having to make a Constitution saving throw to make sure that you do not pass out from the pain running through your body as it is right now. Especially since it did puncture your lung. So.
Alright.
So it is going to be Cypher's turn.
Alright. Cypher. Well, I need to check on. Well, now you're injured. Now I need to check on Alex. to see what I need to see if there's anything I can do for her. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do a check on Alex to see if there's
It's gonna be a religion check.
religion. I'm a wizard. Okay.
Yes, Harry, you're a wizard. Now do some Hermione bullshit.
Okay. Religion. Let's see.
What a witch.
Damn it. That's an 8.
Oh, you do not know of what is afflicting her or anything in that manner, since her skin is slowly being turned of that color, bit by bit. As again, once again, you're just still trying to figure out what is going on. As she is also leaking blood from the gunshot wound right from her gut. So
Okay. Alright. I mean, this is some type of vampire bullshit going on. Okay. Did that take my action, or would that take for me to do that?
it would take an action.
Right. So that's my action. It's not really much I can do for a bonus right now. Yep, I think that's just gonna be it for her. And, her familiar? Well, no, because he's prone, so they get advantage anyway. So I don't have to get them.
Yeah, so here's a fucking saving throw for Alex. Let's go.
Oh boy.
A nat 1.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
I'll have to try again to see if I can. That's terrible.
Oh, so you want me to re-roll again?
No, I said next turn I'm gonna try to check again.
Okay. Because that's 3 fails.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, reroll that.
Okay then. Oh, that is a 12, so that's a success.
Yeah, next time I'm gonna try another check, and if I can, I'm gonna try a medicine check to help stabilize her. Which is what I should have did first. Then I could have done the religion. But yeah.
Again, Aaron's turn's gonna be skipped because he's still gonna be on guard, so he's gonna be back up to the top of the round.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that we're getting more story mode, and we're getting more story mode for free.
It's up to you two.
Like I said,
Well.
more story mode for free.
Right?
I am going to fire off again.
Okay, roll a hit. 22 is a
22 is a
hit.
hit.
Yep.
14 times 2.
Okay.
28. Second attack.
That's
This
a
is
hit.
crit. This is also a crit.
Yep. Okay. Roll it. It's double damage.
I'm not gonna lie, that was max damage. So I double that, and then I double it again.
Okay.
So 32,
32.
and then double that, 64 damage
64. Yeah.
on that one hit.
So
So altogether, that was for this round 64 plus
64 plus 28.
that was 80 damage altogether.
He is
82.
not
82
looking.
damage.
Yeah, he is not looking great. He is bloodied. He is shot with holes. He is stabbed through his chest. He looks pissed. He wants
He's
to
been
leave.
shanked.
Yeah, he's been shanked by this fucking private investigator that's like right on top of him, just trying to stab him. Like again,
Oh
he's
wait,
fucking
wait.
upset.
By the way, I forgot to add added curse damage
Oh yeah, okay,
to it.
yeah, add it, add it.
That is warlock level plus charisma modifier. 5 + 5. That's 10 force damage on top of that.
Yeah, so he's still looking fucking bloody and
Um,
pissed.
82.
bonus action. I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with my Shadow Blade.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
That's a +8 to hit. That is a nat 20.
Roll that damage.
Go back to spells.
But I'm just gonna end up saying this just now. Jump is missing all the goddamn action.
So that is
He
24. That is 24 psychic damage.
A reporter not reporting on a fight?
yeah, his character's just fucking being a wuss as it is. So
Yeah, it's 24 psychic damage on top of that. So my character's divvied out over 100 damage.
That's 106 total.
Is he dead?
no,
Actually, wait, hold on. I missed it. That's 116 damage.
no
And
go ahead.
add 10 more damage to that as well for my attack because he's cursed.
126.
He is barely standing. Well, sitting, so to speak.
Laying with someone on top of him trying to shank him.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna just put the knife away and I'm gonna just bash his head against the floor.
Really? Really? Okay, then.
Just a pure rage coming out of him at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be an unarmed strike if you're
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah, it's unarmed strike.
Right, remembering.
Oh.
Remember, you do have advantage because
Oh
he's
my
prone.
gosh!
God damn it. Game. What the fuck? Every single one of my goddamn rolls has been so ass.
You might want
I
to
can
pull
look
the
at
knife
the
back
log.
out and
I can look at the log and look at my roll. I've got a 10, a 22, a 13, a 17, 24, 8, 23, 8, 14, 21, 14, 5, 23, 10, 7. It's like, oh, there's a 20, and then it just goes, bam.
well, don't forget you're rolling with advantage. Since you're a dex, you might want to pull that knife back out instead of trying to do unarmed.
Yeah, fuck it. Knife out again, just stabbing the motherfucker.
Okay, you can hit him with a 22.
You see,
For free, god damn it.
stick with the knife. It does better than you try.
How you take him?
There you go.
How do you take him with this plate?
Okay.
I am so sorry. It's
Face
just.
stabs 24. Hey, stabs 24. Yay. You're
Yeah.
good. damage. 4. Wow. I've done ass of damage.
But you got him.
You got him! You're just tapping him at this point!
He's been stabbing. He's already like choked and died, and he's still just stabbing him.
Alistair pulls Arthur off. Go check on.
He's like,
Go check on Alex. Go
he's like,
check on that. Get Alex.
I'm so sorry. I can't. I didn't breathe. I didn't breathe.
Okay, time out, Rune. Okay, time out, Rune.
give
Alistair
Ron a
pulls,
minute.
Alistair pulls him off. Go get Alex to the doctor now. I'll take care of the body. Go. She's more important. Cypher, go get the mayor.
Okay, I just did a medicine check to stabilize her, and I got a natural 22.
Okay. Yeah, you do stabilize her, but that's not going to stop with what's going on with her. So
Right. Right now, I'm trying to make sure she doesn't die, and then yes, she's going to go get Willow,
alrighty.
and she's going to be like, "Arthur, take her to the doctor. We'll meet you there."
Alistair will inspect the body.
And remember, you're still hasted, so you still have a 60 move, and you can dash and hasted dash. So,
I think it's gonna be the first time everyone around me has just seen this dude just drenched in blood right now because he was just repeatedly stabbing this guy.
yeah, right.
And
Like-
you're also injured as well since your lung ended up being pierced. So
Also, like a K-bar isn't a small knife; it is the size of a dagger. So you're just stabbing this dude repeatedly with a big ass blade.
yep.
Yeah, but yeah.
Come on.
You,
Standing
You
there.
need to get Alex
Just
to the doctor now.
Arthur!
Rage in my face, just
Arthur, now get over here.
uh,
Do it again.
She's
this pain.
like Cypher like picks Alex up and is like holding her out to him.
Yes,
Just the
yeah,
pain now
but
starts kicking in and just keel over onto my knees, gripping my wound.
God damn it, Jesus!
damn it, you're making me out of character. God damn it. And Cypher, as soon as you pick up, you're lifting her up, right, Cypher?
Yeah.
You feel her ice cold.
She's like, fuck this. This is no time. Because I'm like, she studied vampire, so she knows the effect what's happening, right? Like, she would know that. Or do I need to actually roll that again?
You have to roll that again, since that was a terrible roll that you ended up getting.
I'm just saying, it's something she has been studying. But I will roll it again. Let's see.
25. Yeah, you would end up knowing.
Yep. Natural 20. All of it comes back to her. She's like, fuck this, I'm taking her straight to Willow. And she's dropping haste on Arthur and gonna haste herself so she can fly.
Alistair's going to inspect the body.
Fuck's goddamn mic. Roll investigation.
So with that, she is moving at 16.
Says that, and
She's moving at 180 because she is moving, dashing, and haste action dashing. So.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to make it back at Will's house pretty quickly. So
Yeah, and as soon as she gets in, she kind of just shoulders open the door. Whoa! I need you. Where are you?
I'm still here on the couch. Oh shit!
Oh, I can't fix it, please. And she's gonna like take her over and like. I imagine there's a coffee table, so she's gonna lace her down.
Yeah, unfortunately, she has a coffee table, so what about it?
Will remove curse help with this?
Well, yeah, like if she is cursed, then she's hoping Willow has her curse too.
Yeah, but before we get to that,
We're out of here.
what is your investigation?
It was a 13.
It's a lot. It's a
As you move in to inspect the now deceased vampire spawn, you do slightly notice some similarities to those of the vampires that you have been hunting down. But the one difference that you do end up noticing is that one of his eyes are glowing that of a crimson red. Dark but ruby color red.
That could just be his blood pouring out of his eye.
Alistair is going to pluck the eye out of its eye socket.
I'm gonna just walk over now while clutching my wound, looking down at the body. Just,
Yeah, Alistair is going to pluck the eye out.
you really need to do that? You could have just done this and get that. Easier said than done. And
He's
then
got
just
claws. Alistair
they're
has
just gonna
claws.
stomp on the fucking head.
Okay, there's no need to do the overkill, dude. Oh
Okay,
my goodness.
Alistair pockets the eye inside of a special jar he has in his pack.
Mm-hmm.
And do I find anything else in the body?
You do see the firearm and a silver dagger on the body. But the silver dagger does seem to be a bit of an ornate sacrificial dagger.
I'm going to take the dagger and put it in an evidence bag, storing it away. And the firearm. Just your standard firearm?
Um, how would I end up wording this? As you look closely at the firearm itself, it does appear to be of a 1940 century pistol. And as you end up looking a bit more closely at it, inspecting it, you do end up somehow shake out a bullet casing with a hollowed out point that does seem to have been filled of a black substance of some kind.
Alistair is going to individually bag the shell and the pistol.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm
Yes,
heading to the hospital and just start walking away.
after everything's looted off the body, Alistair is going to set the body on fire,
Alright.
burning it away.
As Arthur is walking away, Aaron would end up helping him go by a nearby doctor's office. Not too far from the tavern, just like 15 feet across. So he'll end up being patched up while you end up doing that.
Convenient. The doctor's right across the place where they get drunk.
And yeah,
unfortunately.
that over to Willow, I guess.
You,
Or do you want to role play the go and see the doctor?
yeah, I was planning on doing it. It's gonna be funny though.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it as a old grandma. So again, you're gonna enjoy this.
It's the no nonsense grandma who's like, stop being a wussy. While she's like cracking your bones to put them back in place. You're screaming your head off.
She's an old World War II vet nurse.
Mm.
None of this bullshit, if you please. Every time you move, she slaps you upside the head.
She's like, stop moving, stop fidgeting. I give you something to bite down on, but you should remember this pain.
Hey, again, I'm just gonna wait until.
Direwolf sides.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Direwolf.
Mm.
Aaron would end up helping you get towards the doctor's office, which is relatively small. It is a well decent size uh doctor's office. But right at the entrance, since he's helping you pretty much get inside, with Alistair right behind you guys, you see a 60-year-old woman dressed in white hospital cloth with a syringe right in her hand, and she seems to be just not looking at you guys, just writing down a couple notes. She'd be like, stares at the three of you. She'd be like, oh,
Better.
oh, did the three of you end up having a fight again?
Again.
I got anything on the low, cousin. I got you, fam.
Everyone kind of whispered to you, Arthur. She'd be like, she doesn't tend to forget.
Alistair
What?
turns red. I swear, it was it was another vampire, but it's not me that took it this time. It's the PI with the hot head.
What's that?
He points to the tiefling.
Okay, bring him to the table. Let me get my syringes and my need a nose pliers.
Let me find my glasses, make sure I can see.
I'm just gonna find my glasses. Just give me a second here. I'm sorry. I do tend to apologize, but I don't have my eye contacts. You see.
Get your trifocals in, lady. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just, trying to catch this pain and just keep it inside.
Well, let me get that for you. And she's gonna like walk up to you, and she has this was somewhat of a contraption in her hand, as she places it on your rib cage. And as that happens, I'm gonna roll 1d100.
What is this? If you don't mind me asking, I've never been a fan of doctors, and this is concerning.
You might want to bite onto something. And with that, she snaps the rib cage back in place.
I got a picture for this.
Please do.
She breaks the ribcage just so she can reach that.
Here's the doctor.
It's a sack of shit. Wow.
Here's your doctor. Doesn't she look evil as fuck?
Yes.
I love it.
And right, she ends up doing that. She's gonna go in with a stitch needle to sew up the wound. And again, she did not really administer pain medication.
What is going on with you, woman?
Hey, she told you to bite down on something.
I know
By
how
the
you
way,
used to be military, but this is ridiculous.
by the way, she's very
They
old
had
school.
morphine.
In her myth,
Jesus.
she gave up. She doesn't believe in magic, healing. She believes in the good old. If you get hurt enough during the
Did you not
procedure,
just hear a damn word I just said, you dumb fuck?
I'm sorry, I can't really hear what you're saying. It sounds like you're bitching,
I'm
and
gonna put my foot up your ass.
the nice doctor here doesn't like bitching.
Exactly. So shut up, son.
She
She's
said, "Shut
just
up, Sonny," and just smacks you in the forehead.
she's gonna smack him right on his forehead with a book. Just
Are you
How? You pressed my ears, now you hit me with a book.
Cosita, like,
She's, she looks at you, she's like, "If you don't stop fidgeting, I'm going to end up
shush,
kicking your mouth."
says.
then collect see
Alistair,
these Karens in
Alistair will end up taking the buckles on the side of the bed and clipping
if you play
Arthur down.
his
Don't worry, she does this to me every time too.
Well, I might as well stick this little needle up your Sunderland ass if you ain't to shut up.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm only helping.
I mean, good luck getting Air Jordan to let you use their symbol in this game.
And with that, she'll grab a vial of morphine, and she's gonna jab it right in your leg.
That's bad.
The definition of subtlety.
The definition of shut the fuck up in her or hurt.
I like collecting
And,
I-
okay, I'm gonna roll how much
You know
you.
what?
Go ahead.
You know, this is absolutely fucking hilarious because for the sheer fact of this is like chromatic and poetic justice here.
So you came back. Um.
Like, me pasó,
I forgot to roll that damage. Shit. But it doesn't matter. Your wound
When I walked in,
feels a little bit better, but your experience at the nurse's office, you're definitely not gonna come here again.
$100 for a pair of shoes.
But she's the only doctor in town.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why most of the time, most of the people end up going to Willow because she's the kind-hearted woman.
But as but time was of the essence,
Yeah.
and the more egregious affliction was
Yeah.
being taken to her. And Alistair likes to see assholes suffer.
Yeah, so with that, she's gonna like walk towards the back of the office, and she's gonna be like, "He's done. You can take him out. Yeah, I prefer not to hear any more bitch."
Yes, ma'am. As he unstraps Arthur and just quietly leaves. We'll meet you over at Willow's. Come on, Aaron. And he shifts into his full jackal form and races off.
Okay. As three of you make your way back at Will's house, we're gonna skip back to Cypher. As right now, Willow is currently setting up a couple of panels and some components around in a drawn out circle as Alex is still unconscious, but her skin is just not getting any better. As Willow is trying to hurry up to the best of her ability to get everything set up before she does the cleansing.
Cypher is helping as she's explaining what happened with the full attack, explaining the vampire and what she saw with through her familiar and what she saw with her own eyes. So.
But this does not really explain why they end up going out to pull Alex.
No, it doesn't. Right now, we need to heal. She needs to be fixed. She is changing.
Right. Right next to my office, down the hall, there's a closet. Grab the bag that has silver dust in it. Just make sure you grab the right one, otherwise this will not work.
Okay. And she zooms off still with like haste still active for a few seconds longer. So she goes in there. Check. Do I need to make a check or just?
It's gonna be a check, because again, you've never seen the closet before.
I haven't seen it, but yeah, but I know what silver powder looks like.
Yes, you know what the silver power looks like, but
All right. What's the check?
investigation, or actually perception, for just perception.
I'd rather do investigation actually.
Okay, investigation then.
Well, dirty 20.
You do indeed end up finding the silver powder that is gently wrapped in this purplish velvet cloth that's tied up tightly as it could. So you wouldn't be able to grab it.
All right. She grabs it, rushes back. Her tail like pushing the door closed as she turns and heads back. I got it. Here we go. What is going on?
I just saw the gif of Pikachu just almost in near tears. Then the captation of everything hurts.
Jesus.
All right. Okay. Okay. I need to stay on track. I need to stay on track. Okay. Gosh darn it!
I mean, that Ursula gif is just totally inside Alistair's head. But
alrighty. Okay.
but let's get this cleansing done.
Yeah. So, as you hand her the bag, and then she takes it from you, she wouldn't have. God damn it! I can't even Jim. For the love of God!
Welcome to this side session where we break the DM yet again.
Fucking do it! Oh yeah.
For those that want context, what just broke her is just a fuck ton of gifts, and the last one was of Greco. There you go. there you go. You have context. Now go try to find it in Legends of Evantris. Go try to find their shit.
Hold up, everyone. Hold the phone. Hold up. I was promised a story. I may feel incredibly sick and should probably go to sleep. That's not going to stop me.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like crap right now, but I don't care.
My goodness, jump.
Shut up.
Okay, you suffered 2 psychic damage.
Ah.
Gross. Gosh, darn it. So everybody ended up having a fight at the outside of the tavern. And let's just say they end up having their first fight against a vampire spawn.
Yeah,
And I need new fucking weapons.
we'll just say that Cassandra has been invisible writing all this down.
No, that's bullshit. She's currently fucking being a pussy.
Exactly.
So no, she's not at the house. She's not at the house. I will not allow that bullshit.
That's not at all what I said. That's not in the slightest what I said. I said she was invisible writing all this down from a safe distance.
I'm gonna have to talk with you later, fucking ass.
What?
Mute your ass. Anyway, as Willow slowly pours the silver crushed powder around the drawn sigil around Alex, right as that happens, Aaron, Alistair, and Arthur, Arthur is currently being helped, probably by Alistair or Aaron, depending on how you end up thinking.
Alistair ran ahead of them.
Gotcha. Then Arthur would end up being helped by Aaron.
The sheriff who he hates.
Yeah. So three of you do end up barging in upon a familiar scene that's from which you end up remembering, Alistair.
Well, all too well. Like literally once a month.
Yeah. And but you do also end up noticing that as Will end up looking towards all of you by the door, she would end up pull out a small knife, pretty much a pocket knife, and she cuts her palm as she would end up drawing a small sigil of a wolf head right on Alex's forehead. Before she would end up speaking up with a hushed tone of concern, but still concentrating on what's going on before, as she would end up asking Alistair to come forward for a bit. Alistair, I suggest you hold it down.
Alistair shifts into his were form and braces her arms beneath the coffee table, locking himself in place, securing his feet to the bottom of the table.
And Aaron would end up sending Arthur on the side, probably sitting on him on the couch, as she would end up having Aaron also brace her legs, as she would begin the ancient incantation of the cleansing ritual. And as that happens, her eyes will slowly start to glow that bluish silver color, as she will end up starting the incantations, as the blood flowing through her palm will slowly start to encircle around Alex, as she would end up holding her other palm right in front of her, as it would end up channeling a bluish crimson, not crimson, more of an arcane string as it will start to fully develop a bottle. As I'm going to end up making 5 separate checks for this.
That was the day. That was the day.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure Arthur is watching this, right?
Yeah, just staying silent with fury.
Yep.
It's not our fault. Blame the vampire. Oh, and the doctor. The doctor's fresh.
14. Okay, so that's
It's
14.
you encouraging the doctor.
Shush. 14. 17. Okay, this is going to determine, because this is a different ritual, but it's similar to what Alistair underwent. Since this is gonna end up determining a
So this is a version of what happens when it's still fresh, not
yes.
festering for a while.
So this is again. So I'm gonna roll a 1d100, and it is going to determine the choice of the outcome here.
It's like Cypher seeing Willow once again start to exude that power is triggering her manipulation. So whatever she rolls, she can roll it twice.
It is a 1d100, but again, this is going to determine the outcome of this.
Okay, let's see those rolls.
So I did end up rolling 3 separate checks, which I'm not gonna say. But this 1d100 is going to determine how this outcome's going to go.
It's go, boys.
The picture of Cypher putting like a hand like on Willow's wrist as her own eyes start to glow, as their powers kind of start to synchronize a bit.
61.
So close.
That means she becomes a Danthier then?
I mean, we don't know. And remember, anything she rolls, she can roll it again.
I mean, DM can do whatever she wants.
Well, I'm saying because of Cypher, because she's pushing time also.
How many uses do you have of that ability?
In combat, only twice. Outside, there's no limit.
Okay. I've never played Chrono G Wizard, so that's why I was wondering.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't do it a lot. In combat, I stick to the rule. You can only do it twice.
Okay.
But out of combat, there's no limit to it.
As Willow begins to channel this arcane energy, and as this light by the end of doing that,
My chinchilla walked across my keyboard.
anyway, as she begins channeling this arcane light, and as this bottle continues to be floating above Alex, again, Alistair, you see an all too familiar sight as her veins slowly start to become black. Her wound on her gut slowly starts to seep out of her, of that the black miasma substance. And she would immediately surge awake as she screams in pain, trying to force herself to stand up, budging her arms against your hands, doing the same with her legs, trying to break free. As you do see a bit of a slight change to that of her front teeth, slowly becoming all too familiar, that of a vampire canine teeth.
Nah, 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 nah. But Nixie, stop.
She becoming a damn pure tiefling.
Um.
Nixie, stop.
Fuck. Ah.
I need to move my laptop, or at least the chinchilla.
Yeah, just move the chinchilla. Just try to shoot the little teeny tiny chinchilla. Uh,
And Jill said, "No, this is my spot."
He's literally looking at the last GIF I sent, rocking back and forth with it. And she keeps pushing my shit. Stop. Just stop, stop, stop. You're, Yvonne, you are enticing Nixie to watch. Stop.
Rune, can I come out of the corner now?
no, hush.
You're in timeout.
You should have been here earlier.
I was sick as fuck. I'm still sick as fuck. I was
Be,
literally
Go to bed.
be quiet. Hush, hush.
Sounds like a you problem.
My goodness.
Real issue.
Anyway, so go ahead, Ronan.
Yeah, she's gonna end up making a athletics against your guys' strengths. Together. So Alistair, you will have to get a contested athletics against hers. Same with Aaron's, as of right now.
That is a 14.
14, okay. What about Aaron's? He ended up getting a lot better than yours, so that's a 16 from Aaron. What about her? What is with me getting nat 20s?
Reroll.
Well, here's the thing: the scales are balanced because you get those good rolls, and then there's me missing point blank with a knife on the ground with advantage.
I mean, I loved that crit I got earlier. That was 3 crits in one night.
Yeah, so, okay, you want me to reroll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. You guys succeed in holding her down.
Good.
More
So,
bit, more time manipulation just going on. As Cypher's trying to help Willow, and time is just kind of fluctuating around Cypher.
Alex tries to break free, trying to get out of your guys' grasp, but she fails to do so as she just continues to just thrive in pain. As for Willow, though, she's gonna end up making another roll to try to see if she'd be able to succeed in cleansing her as it is right now.
She can roll twice and take the better.
An 82. As all of you do end up seeing Willow slowly start to have the arcane energy start to glow up brighter as ever as she forces herself to get the contagion to get a little bit stronger. As you see, Alex's veins slowly start to go a bit more darker. But as that happens, the wound from her gut slowly starts to leak out more of that black miasma-esque liquid, and it slowly starts to float right out of her, up into the center of her, above her, up in the air, as it slowly starts to drift into the bottle, making its way into it. As this is going to be another check.
God dang.
So, trust me, this is a bit of a stronger version of it, but let's see if this is gonna go as planned. God fucking damn it, rolled off the table. Oh, that's a 3.
Reroll.
Rolling again.
That's a nat 20.
There we go.
Fucking Christ. It's, as her veins slowly fades away, as that black, full familiar appearance of once known affliction that you end up suffering from, Alistair, as the rest of the black miasma liquid drips into the arcane bottle, and as the last drop of it makes its way inside, Will end up stopping the incantation as she'll end up closing her palm, where she ended up cutting her blood off as the circle that was flowing around her, made from that of Willis's blood, dissipates as the arcane bottle fades into soft blue mist. As Will end up kind of just stumble a little bit.
Yeah, Cypher will immediately reach out to hold her steady.
Yo, Sass, how many times did you use that ability? I feel like you've already used it like 3 times.
You don't listen. No, shush.
And
Like, you only had
the
2.
That shush.
as the silver grounded powder that was put on the drawn sigil around Alex slowly starts to burn before it stops. And the blood that was once drawn on Alex's forehead slowly fades as the skin tone of her color slowly starts to come back. As I have, hang on, gotta fucking play the goddamn soundboard. Fucking Christ. That's all I can do right now. Fuck's sake.
Bruh.
Don't do that. As the ritual cleansing is complete. I'll give you guys to roleplay for a bit because I gotta go get some water.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Jump, you can fucking come out of the goddamn discipline corner.
He's not in anymore.
He's gone.
He left? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, tells you there.
Yeah.
Alistair lets go of Alex. There, sister. Arthur, you okay?
I'm pretty sure he ended up passing out from. This is Eric, by the way, that's speaking. I'm pretty sure he might have passed out from the nurse's office visit.
Are you gonna be living? Here.
I'm sorry. I know how she can get. That nurse can get. Again, I was trying to warn you how she is. But again, I've seen her jab scalpels into other people that aren't her patients for trying to tell her how to do her damn job. Again, we normally come to Willow, but we had one thing at a time. It was better to get you over there to her and get Alex over here. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I'll be having a talk with her later myself, okay? But at least everyone's okay. That I'm thankful for. You're a good man. Thank you for helping my sister. I appreciate it.
Well, let's
Yeah.
just get this done with.
Oh,
at this point.
there's Jump. Jump. Rune says you can come out of the corner now.
You missed all the goddamn action, you fucking pussy.
Bro, how do you know
Because
what?
your character acts like it.
Excuse me for literally feeling sick. I still do, but I'm here anyways.
No, I meant your character in general is what we're talking about. Nothing
We're
else.
not talking about you actually being sick. No, we're talking about your character just being a scared pussy.
Missing
My point
everything,
stands.
and you trying to say she was just invisible. That doesn't. That no.
Well, my point stands. Fuck you guys.
Okay, fuck you too.
Fuck you three.
Fuck you,
Fuck you to
time
Infinity and
waits,
Beyond
now
plus one.
shush.
He started this.
Anyway, if you're gonna come out the corner, what are you doing since you're stalking around invisibly like a creep?
But wouldn't invisibility not work when coming into Willow's house?
Nope, nope, it
yeah,
will not, because if you step right in Willis's place, it'll dissipate.
Well, if we're at Willow's house, okay, I got something even funnier in mind. You will all see Cassandra walk through the door with an ice cream. Hey guys, what did I miss?
with an ice cream.
Yes.
None of your damn business. You won't hear for it, so why should we explain it to you?
Well, you all kind of left me in the corner at that bar. I kind of fell asleep. And then I woke up and you guys were gone.
You do
So
notice that Cassandra is covered in blood.
I just went to go get some ice cream. It's weird. When I went to go buy the ice cream teller ran away for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, no one's going to explain it to you if you weren't there. So, moving on.
That's pretty rude.
It's not rude.
You know, this is an out of character thing because I know Jump wasn't here, so he doesn't know that a lot of the stuff went down in the tavern and outside the tavern. So,
But he wasn't there. So
yeah. So it's just like
Fell asleep in the corner.
She was just sleeping in the tavern as gunshots were going off around her. So
Yeah,
I mean,
and she.
I mean, to be fair, she lives in New York. That's like a weekly occurrence.
I mean,
So,
true.
so she didn't even think of. So she
Okay.
didn't think about coming out.
Anyway, uh, as far as Cypher's concerned, there is a vacant look in her eyes. Like she's holding Willow, but like vacant look. Like there's nothing there right now.
Did you guys want ice cream? I didn't know what kind of ice cream you wanted, so I just got myself ice cream.
Can you read the room? You're a reporter for crying out loud. Shut up.
Well, that's pretty rude, mister.
No, rude is me putting my claw down your throat, one of my claws down your throat, and then shoving the other one up your ass and ripping your guts out from either side. Now that's rude.
Alistair.
Calm down there, Casanova. The one who's about to blow someone's brain out, and I ain't even gonna do that.
Alistair.
I'm sorry, her kind's all the same.
I know that, but when it comes down to it, you better not let that little jackal come out, you know?
He finally shifts down to his half-elf form, which I should probably upload
Mm-hmm.
to the server.
Yep. There you go. But, Alistair, try to calm down, alright?
Fine. Alex, how you feeling?
God. For the living Trinity goddamn curse.
Well, we're going to have to go motorcycle shopping again. Sorry that your birthday present got wrecked. I promise to buy you a new one, okay? He kisses her on the forehead. Do you want it in black? Do you want it in black or silver this round?
She's gonna look towards Arthur before she's be like, Blue this time. God.
Fine. I'll get it to you by the end of the week. Now, he picks her up and shifts her onto the couch. Yeah.
That fucking goddamn son of a bitch.
I'm so. And this is what happens when I take a day off. I told you I should be out there, Alex. He turns to Willow too. Again, I told all of you this is what happens when I take a day off from my patrols.
Look, it's not your fault, buddy. God, fuck. Ugh.
Willow. Speaking of which, Willow, do you have your evidence room secured?
Yes, under lock and key.
Good. He takes out his own key. I have some stuff for you to study later on at your earliest
That,
opportunity.
just leave it on the side table there. As Will end up also gonna sit down on the couch beside Alex. As Alex would end up looking back towards Arthur, and she'll end up speak up a little bit. Um, well, poor Miss Fee ended up being killed.
Whispers into her ear. I got, I got, I got his eye, so you can scry it, and whatever secrets his memories or whatnot to hold held. I do my work thoroughly, but we can't have outsiders know about this. At least ones that aren't under your payroll. And he goes off to the room and sets all the evidence he collected, including the eye, into the room before coming back out.
And Alex is gonna speak up slightly a bit more louder, just so she can get anybody's attention as she'll end up speaking up. Well, for one, it's not anyone's fault or anything in that matter. It's just I was ended up caught off guard, as it is. But when it comes down to it, I was just doing my usual routine, just cleaning the bars, just making sure everything's clean for the night. Well, for the end of the shift, so to speak. Um, the man ended up barging in, and he did end up having somebody with him, but they ended up running off. Um, I couldn't really quite describe what happened. It was going a bit too fast. Some of our pack members ended up being dismembered one by one. But thankfully, I did end up enhancing my abilities just to keep on top of him, as it is. And, oh. What? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay.
We're just all muted for you.
Um. But, they were trying to draw all you guys out. That's for certain, because for one thing for certain, they, well, the second accomplice, or whoever the fuck that person was, they were dressed in this old occulty shit. They end up disappearing before I can be able to take a pot shot at them.
Again, the same old bullshit with Ace every night. The edgy, they just appear edgier and more culty every time they come by. Always causing a ruckus. But why you specifically?
Okay. I might as well just spit this out before I end up being chewed out by either one of you in that matter. I decided to pop in and help investigating the disappearances, including the murders of what happened with those corpses, while you guys were away for a bit. But, let's just say I ended up figuring out what was causing all of it to happen a bit more frequently.
It was a case of you knowing too much. I always did tell you to keep your nose out of too much.
No, you fucking little shit. I prefer not to back down from investigating shit. You know I used to be a private investigator.
I know. And I know no matter what I tell you, you're gonna do it.
And I'm gonna keep on doing it regardless.
Yeah, just to carry 2 pistols now? And more holy water?
More than likely I'm gonna end up customizing the guns for as of right now.
My plan. First things first, you need rest.
I'd call that fucking bullshit. I am gonna have to stay awake on certain days. Look, I get it. You want me to stay out of this, but you need all the goddamn help that you can get.
I never said stay out of it. I said go rest until you're fit and stable. You think I'm gonna take the opportunity to hunt from you? Hell no. You're actually my favorite hunting partner.
Oh, I've got this fuck. Son of a fuck. She's gonna like slowly stand up from the couch, clutching at her gut. She's like, look. Do me a favor. If you end up coming back at the tavern, there is a small box I end up managing to secure from a old friend of mine, and I'm pretty sure that well, Arthur might end up enjoying using them more than me.
We'll get that to him after y'all rest. Because you guys were hurt the most during that time scuffle.
Yeah.
Spirits be damned. Arthur,
He is muted, so I'm pretty sure he's trying not to fall asleep.
mhm.
I'll probably give it a second. Direwolf? I think he might fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. God damn! Ow!
I'm sorry. It's just, yeah, I moved from my PC to my phone because my.
Yeah,
You go
you're
ahead.
getting tired. I'm gonna be in it off here soon, so I'm just letting everybody now do their little role play.
You and you and Alex.
Alright.
Do you and Alex want to head home? Arthur? I mean, Aaron and I.
I'd rather just rest after that, honestly. Get away from this situation and calm down.
Would be
Aaron,
better to just put him at my house to rest. I actually made the bed a little bit more comfortable.
I'll see you guys check on you guys a little more, okay?
Yeah.
He gives Arthur a clasp on the shoulder and gives Alex a kiss on the forehead. Y'all take care. Aaron, I think we have our work cut out for us tonight. And with that, Aaron and Alistair walk out, I do believe.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure Alex and Arthur would end up probably fall behind them in tow before they would end up breaking off, heading up to the usual pathway up to Alex's house. So, I'm pretty sure it's a good time to end it off here, since Direwolf is tired. But the only thing I'm gonna end up saying, Direwolf, is that yeah, you have fun with the weapons. That you're gonna be given.
But the session's over. I can go to sleep now.
Yes, you can go to sleep now.
Thank God.
And Cassandra was thrown out of the house. So,
Oh, she was grabbed up by both Alistair and I was gonna say she was grabbed by Aaron, Alistair, and Cypher, and just fucking yeeted into the nearest mud puddle face first.
You know, I feel too sick to combat that. So okay. Good night, folks.
go to bed, Joe.
Can't tell me what to do. You're not my mother.
You better be glad for that.
I'm going to sleep anyways, but not because you told me to.
You have a good night, okay, Jump? Hopefully you get
I
better.
guess.
No.
Sorry, that felt so good.
That's alright. So I'm gonna end up renaming this because again, this is gonna be a bit of a fun little gift for Direwolf because
Finally gets his +1 pistol.
no, even better, even better, even better.
Oh,
Yeah, because
I just want to mention Cypher still has that blank look in her face. She has not reacted since the ritual ended. Oh.
it's gonna be fun to see what he gets down the road.
Oh, you're playing For Honor. You told me to play For Honor. I'm not gonna play For Honor because I've never been good at that game. I'll happily watch you play.
because if you so please, Kansas,
I used to play the game. I got a really good one.
look in Direwolf's sheet.
Yeah, mano le mete
Okay.
el cabrón.
You can be able to click on the campaign link and you can be able to click on his character's name.
You got new items?
2, actually.
Shit, he got a shotgun.
It's a knife
And a melee
and
grade steel knife. A very rare. No, he got a rare. Ooh. You know.
I like night.
Damn it.
I like.
You know what? I see you. I see you.